rounds 2 and 3 in the NFL draft. Let's go. Let's go. Got the NFL draft showing the highlights of what happened in round 1 yesterday. So we'll see. I mean, Ty Simpson shocked a lot of people, including myself. So they're showing now the Mekhi Lemon getting taken at the last possible second, really. He was about to be drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers, but now he is officially a Philadelphia Eagle. So now they're now just showing the highlights of what happened last night. So now they're on to day 2. So nice, beautiful day in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we'll see who gets picked today and who will potentially be going into rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then see if any of these players go undrafted and end up getting signed. We'll see, but that's later down the road. Right now we got rounds 2 and 3 coming up, and I'm excited. So now right now they're showing the introduction ceremonies. They're about to start very shortly, and we'll see what happens in rounds 2 and 3 of this NFL draft in 2026. Turkey leg, hello. But yeah, we'll see who gets selected here in rounds 2 and 3. And let's go. Introduction's about to start here. So now they got Roger Goodell out there. So now Roger Goodell is still doing his introductory speech, and the 49ers will be the first team to be on the clock today for round 2, and yeah. So we'll see. Blaze, hello. So now we're still waiting for the clock to be on for the San Francisco 49ers. Still waiting. So we'll see. Got a bunch of football legends alongside Roger Goodell for this introduction ceremony. 49ers are officially now on the clock. Oh yeah, yeah, no problem. Ashley, yep, I understand. Alright. Oh yeah, I see that now. The profile pic. Yep, no problem, Ashley. Day, hello. Um, Now, the 49ers aren't on the clock. Right now, they only have 7 minutes compared to 10 in the second round. And in the third round, the teams only have 5 minutes to decide who they're going to draft. Day, I'm doing well. How about you? So right now, the Niners are on the clock with 6 minutes 6 remaining on the clock, and we'll see who they select. I mean, I honestly think it would probably be, um, I probably think they would want to go more of an offensive weapon, maybe, because Brandon Ayuk, I mean, Brandon Ayuk's situation, for those who don't know about Brandon Ayuk's situation, basically, um, he's basically been having several off the field issues, speeding at high speed, going high speeds past the stadium in San Francisco, not showing up to practices, and yeah, just a bunch of that sort of stuff. And now Jawan Jennings their other wide receiver, could also be leaving the team. So we'll see. Uh, who the Niners select here, because I mean, I would not be surprised if they go defensive, maybe like a corner, but I would really want them to maybe have like another wide receiver, or potentially someone another weapon behind Christian McCaffrey potentially at running back. I'm watching football, Ashley. I'm watching football. This is the NFL draft. But yeah, I mean, for everyone tuning in, if you would please like this stream. Thank you very much. Niners are still on the clock with 4:09 remaining. So let's see. They're still on the clock. Still haven't decided yet, but 4 minutes is still decent amount of time. I mean, yeah, Mike Evans leaving for um, San Francisco from Tampa Bay uh, it was a hard pill to swallow in the East, because I mean they got they got Mike Evans now, they got Christian Kirk, but then maybe Juwan Jennings, but I highly doubt they keep Ayuk. So right now the Niners are still on the clock now. So yeah, the Niners actually had the fewest defensive sacks last season. So uh, we'll see who they end up selecting here, because I honestly I see them going offense, but I would not be surprised if they go defense, as I said before. So right now, Niners are making a phone call right now. Maybe the pick's in. So we'll see who they're trying to select here. They did sign Trent Williams to a 2-year extension. So 2 minutes left on the clock for the 49ers. They're using a lot of their time here. So, right now we're still waiting for the Niners to make their pick. And officially, the pick is in for the 49ers. So, we'll see who they end up selecting. Let's see, they're currently, someone's on the phone in the Niners draft room. We'll see who they end up selecting here because, I mean, you could really go anywhere here. Right, there's applause. So we'll see. The pick is in. We'll see who the 49ers end up selecting here. So right now, the 49ers are still waiting. The 49ers fans are still waiting to hear who they have selected. So now the 49ers are they're coming out to announce the pick. Who are they selecting? Andy Lee is currently out to announce the 49ers pick. They went wide receiver. They went Deshaun Stribling from Ole Miss. So he has size, speed, has pretty strong hands. Playing with Ole Miss. I mean, I did say they would go wide receiver. So let's see. Yeah, and I mean, it'll be interesting to see what this ends up being for the 49ers because, I mean, he is a very good wide receiver. So see what Stribling does in San Francisco. Right now, Arizona is now on the clock. And Arizona's pick is in. So we'll see who the Cardinals end up selecting. So it's interesting to see who the Cardinals select. Last night they ended up selecting Jeremiah Love. We'll see who they end up selecting here. So, so now James Conner is coming out to announce the Cardinals pick. So, wow, they go guard. They choose Chase Besantis from Texas A&M. I like that with for the Cardinals. They do need protection. They need to protect uh, Jacoby Brissett. If he stays in Arizona, I should say. Because if I'm not mistaken, he is holding out for a new contract. So, but I mean, so right now Buffalo, I believe, is on the Buffalo's on the clock right now. We don't know if their pick's in yet, but I do believe that they are still on the clock. They are still on the clock. The Bills are still on the clock. They have 3:55 remaining. So, see, I mean, the Bills did not have a first round pick. They had a first round pick, but they traded it away. Um, so this is actually their first pick in this year's draft. So we'll see who they end up selecting here. And Buffalo's pick is in. So we'll see who they end up selecting. So, honestly, I think that with the Bills, I'd probably say Nate Blocks, hello. I would probably say the Bills might go offensive here. They need a true wide receiver because the last real person that they had that was an elite weapon, at least in my opinion, was Stephon Diggs. And I mean the pick is in as I'm talking, but um, I truly think that with the Bills, they need to get more offensive weapons, and with Joe Brady, they very well could. Um, they very well could go offensive here as he's the person announcing. I don't know if it's Roger Goodell or someone else. It's Shane Colin. It's Shane Conlon. So we'll see who the Bills end up picking. They select T.J. Parker from Clemson, defensive. Uh, I mean, I do like T.J. Parker a lot, but having a having an elite defense is fine and all, but if you're not going to have any elite weapons for Josh Allen to throw to, then I mean, I mean, I don't really see the point. I mean, it practically becomes irrelevant because he has no one to throw the ball to. But TJ Parker's happy, so now. Oh, we got a trade. The Texans have traded up, and their pick is in. We'll have to see the trade details for the Texans, but I believe originally it was going to be the Raiders who were going to pick, and now it's the Houston Texans who are going to pick. So we'll see who they end up selecting as we go to commercial here. But I mean, I do think that the Texans. I mean, I do think with the Texans, anything really. I do think though that they need to go more offensive. Because they lost Christian Kirk. And I mean, I do think that they need a bit more offense there because their defense is already elite. I mean, I believe they already have the best defense in the league. I truly think that. So we'll see who the Texans end up picking because right now they have. I mean, with DeMeco Ryans, he's had every time the whole time he's been with the team, he has had 3 10-plus win seasons, and all of them have been with C.J. Stroud. But I mean, I do think that this is really Stroud's. I truly think this is his last chance to remain in Houston to get a long-term extension with the team. I truly think that. I mean, they did acquire David Montgomery, which is an amazing signing. I was blown away when I saw that. So we'll see who the Texans end up getting.
But that never happened. Geico got it fixed fast.
Zip time. It feels good to get going again. It feels good to Geico.
With the 61st pick of the Super Bowl, the National Football League selects ESPN. You're on the clock.
Hey, congratulations on your first Super Bowl.
So right now, Caden McDonald is right now the only NFL player still in the green room. So we'll see if when he gets picked, because I mean he's the only one in the green room right now. So it was with the Raiders. The Texans ended up trading up in exchange. They got a second-round pick and a fourth-round pick in exchange for a second-round pick and a third from the Las Vegas Raiders. So we'll see. I mean, how old am I? I'm 17. I'm 17, Ashley. I do think, though, with the Texans, I mean, we'll see who they end up selecting, because, I mean, if they do Caden McDonald, showing him, that could easily have been foreshadowing. So, Roger Goodell coming out now to announce the pick. Yeah, I look older. I know. It was foreshadowing. It was foreshadowing. The Texans select Caden McDonald. I mean, oh man, Caden McDonald's emotional. But yeah, I mean, Caden McDonald. U24 Ashley. All right, nice. But yeah, with Caden McDonald, I mean that's very good with the Texans because they do need defensive linemen. They do need defensive linemen. So yeah, he's emotional getting out there. He's going to be the last one to put on that draft cap. So now he's going to come out. So we'll see who the Giants end up selecting, because they're now on the clock. So we'll see what Caden McDonald has to say now that he is a Houston Texan. Yeah, right. I mean, they literally just said he's going from arguably the best defense in college football to the best defense in the National Football League. I mean, that's a fact. It's a fact. So right now the Giants, I believe they're about to pick.
Kaden, we see the emotion overcoming you. It was important for you to stay here, to have your moment. You just had a long hug with the commissioner. How would you describe this?
It's emotional, man. I know I'm supposed to be here. I'm just so blessed. I'm just so thankful. I'm just so emotional. Like, where I came from now here is a blessing.
It really is so fun to watch you experience this. You know that this Texans defense is a force to be reckoned with. How will you make a day one impact?
Disruptive, making it easier for the DN, and we all go together. We're going to work. I'm ready.
Thank you, Kaden.
Appreciate it.
Caden's ready. He says he is ready. And the Giants pick is in now. So right now with the Giants, their pick is in, and the Raiders are now on the clock. Caden McDonald, yes, he has been picked. He just got picked by the Houston Texans. He just got picked, and he was very emotional. Very emotional. Yep. Hey, Keys, brother's a hell of a player. I'm saying it right now. I have a friend who's an Ohio State fan. He absolutely loves Caden McDonald. So now he goes to Houston to make it even have hopefully a very successful career in the National Football League. Hey.
I'm joined here by the great O.C. Yerman.
Now the Giants are picking now.
With the 37th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Colton Hood,
Wow.
Tennessee.
The Giants select Colton Hood, and I mean, originally, what's funny about this one is they had the chance to get Caleb Downs. They had the chance to get Caleb Downs yesterday, but then they decided to go Francis Mongoya and allowed the Cowboys to get him. So, and now they go Colton Hood, who is a corner from Tennessee. So, very happy with it.
Absolutely, and every youngster gets a chance to decide what they want to do. Joel Colton Hood was in the green room last night, chose not to be here tonight. He would have gone out there one pick after Caden McDonald, but hey, whatever works for him, just go ahead and move forward in your career. But here's the bottom line for me.
So now,
Last year he could have been out Jermon McCoy. He ended up learning what the pressure of being CB1 was, and that's only going to help his development.
yeah, Avion Terrell, he's very good as well. Very good. I do like Avion Terrell. The point I was trying to make, though, is the fact that the Giants take Colton Hood here, who's a corner, and they had the chance to get Caleb Downs yesterday. Which, I mean, it still doesn't make sense to me. I mean, but I'm not the front office. And I'm not John Harbaugh. But right now, the Raiders are on the clock. And now their pick is in. But yeah, I mean, now the Raiders pick is in. And we'll see who they end up selecting. So we'll see who the Raiders end up selecting here.
Let me just say, I would be remiss without bringing up the late, great Willie Brown when he would tell all of you to remember your mother on Mother's Day. It's coming right up. All you guys, take her to dinner, grab her some flowers, tell her you love her, and remind her that with the 30th
Who do I think the Eagles will pick?
2026, the Las Vegas Raiders select
I can give you a position. Oh, hold on a sec. The Raiders end up picking Trayden Stukes. I mean, that does help with their secondary. That does help their secondary a lot. But Keys, I do think with the Eagles, I do think they could. I think personally they will go on the defense. They'll focus on the defensive side now because they got Mekhi Lemon yesterday. But I mean, they did lose Reed Blankenship, as you might be aware, to the Texans. So I think that they could go defensive and specifically to the cornerback position. So you think safety? All right, we'll see. Right now the Browns are the Browns pick is in. So we'll see who the Browns end up picking because their pick is in and Kansas City is after them, then Cincinnati, then New Orleans. So So let's see. Coming up, it's the Browns.
Route Advantage. Your packages stay in our secure network. Dock to door, to line. For full visibility, near real-time tracking, affordable pricing, for peace of mind.
Hey, you got to eat at Jersey Mike's. Hey, great sandwich chain. Hopefully you enjoy that.
All I get. NFL app. Your home for all things NFL. And subscribe to NFL Plus for more access for the picks, the plays, all in one place. Scan now and score 40% off.
See you, Keys. Hopefully you tune back in.
NFL schedule is about to drop. Get ready for veterans and must-see showdowns. And the young stars ready for prime time. Plus the biggest international slate ever. The NFL schedule release for NFL.
Gotta fix my camera here. Currently on commercial, you are not missing anything right now.
Like your cousin,
Ah,
I love when
cameras.
Cable internet, but I'm a 100% kind of guy. So I got Verizon Fios. It's 100% fiber internet. Super fast, really reliable, with ultra low lag. When it comes to storage,
There we go.
100% or nothing.
So now we're currently on commercial. You're not missing anything.
You know Green Day, and you know the Make-A-Wish Foundation. When Green Day outgrew their very first tour bus, they didn't sell it. They donated it to help make wishes come true for kids fighting critical illnesses. And today, you can do the same. Visit wheelsforwishes.org.
So, some notable second-round draft choices. Steeler fans used to know this guy around here. George Pickens just killed it last year in Dallas. Signed his franchise tag tender, playing there. James Cook, the leading rusher in last year's National Football League regular season campaign. Buffalo was just named 2 minutes ago. Texans fans celebrating with Caden McDonald.
So the Texans fans are actually celebrating with Caden McDonald right now. Caden McDonald is in the crowd. Browns were clapping. They have their pick in.
Looks like, don't leave Coach hanging. Look at there we go.
So we'll see who the Browns end up picking. Obviously, last night they ended up picking Spencer Fano. See who they pick here.
What they did last night, by the way. I mean, they needed a, Joe Hayden. Oh, of course, that's Joe Hayden.
So now the Browns pick is about to be announced.
We are here to announce the 39th pick from our Cleveland Browns. With the 39th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Denzel Boston.
The Browns select Denzel Boston, wide receiver from Washington. I do like that. They do need wide receiver help.
Something they did last year as well. Remember, they took 2 running backs last year, famously took 2 quarterbacks last year. Now they come back, take 2 wide receivers. This year, I won't think double up.
I mean, with Denzel Boston, I do like him quite a lot.
A nice compliment to what they have in KC Concepcion. KC Concepcion can work in the
He's very good at like adjusting and very smooth in his running. I do like that about him.
mover with a big catch radius. You see down here in the red zone for a big guy.
So yeah, the Browns end up picking Denzel Boston, and we'll see who the Chiefs select.
Strong his hands are to finish down the field. 50-50 balls, back shoulder throws. Again, I think they found a beautiful mix with these 2 wide receivers. Really polar opposites of how they play the game, Joel. 6'4", 212. He is a red zone nightmare for a defense. He has 20 touchdowns over the last 2 seasons. I love that mentality that you just talked about at the catch point, in particular in the end zone. He competes for it, can go up the ladder. He's also a loyal guy. He committed originally.
So yeah, now the Browns have Shador. They got Quinshon Judkins, KC Concepcion, who they got yesterday as well. I forgot to mention him. Now they got Denzel Boston, and they also got Spencer Fano. Now the Chiefs pick is in. We'll see who they selected.
Hello, Pittsburgh, and hail to Pitt.
So now the Chiefs are about to call who they drafted.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select R. Mason Thomas, defensive end.
So the Chiefs end up going R. Mason Thomas from Oklahoma. So they go edge, and I mean that's good because I mean now yesterday they got Peter Woods, and they also got Mansour Delane, and now they got R. Mason Thomas on the edge. So far in this draft, the Chiefs have gone defensive the whole time. So Andy Reid in a Hawaiian shirt, celebrating the draft pick, and the entire Chiefs front office. So yeah, they've got a lot of defensive weapons. So now the Bengals pick is in now. See who they selected.
Thomas picks it up, gets himself hurt on the play, but you saw everything you wanted in the terms of the hustle. That defense was one of the best defenses in all of college football. Really led them to the college football playoff, and he had great production.
So we'll see who the Bengals ended up picking, and then after them, it is the New Orleans Saints. Then after them, it's the Miami Dolphins. Then it's the New York Jets. And then after that, it's the Baltimore Ravens. So now the Saints have got their pick in, and now the Dolphins are on the clock. So we'll see. So the Bengals ended up going Cassius Howell from Texas A&M. I mean, they do need an edge after they lost Trey Hendrickson, so maybe they have it here with Cassius Howell. So, yeah, Cassius Howell, he's very good at moving. He's very quick off the line. So, and the Bengals defense was not great last season. So we'll see who the Saints picked here momentarily, because the Miami Dolphins are on the clock right now. And now we'll see who the Saints pick. They're still showing the Bengals draft room right now. And yeah, the Saints pick is in. We're waiting to hear what that is. Hey, Keys, you're back. Nice. Yeah, so far, the Saints pick is in. And now we'll see who they ended up selecting. See who they select. The Saints select Christian Miller, defensive tackle from Georgia. Who do you think will select D'Angelo Pons? Ah, that's tough. I mean, I really don't know. Who do you think he's? They could use him.
Hey, Mercedes, play my playlist.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Josh's playlist.
The luxurious tranquility of a GLE.
That was nice while it lasted.
Welcome to your happy place. Welcome home. See your Mercedes-Benz dealer for special offers on the GLE.
Spring, the unofficial new year for tool people.
Ashley, you're back as well. Nice.
Tackle new projects
Um,
and stock up on new tools at Harbor Freight.
I'm still thinking, Keys. I'm trying to think before the Dolphins pick here because they got 2:15 left. I'm trying to think.
So come celebrate spring savings at Harbor Freight. Tonight, in your spacious La Quinta suite, you can be the agent of destruction. We get it. You've been building connections all day. Go ahead, demolish that personal record. Tonight, La Quinta. Tomorrow, you shine.
Get the latest Galaxy for $0 at Verizon, and use Circle to search with Google to swipe a whole new look. So hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Keys, who they select as D'Angelo Pons. I don't know.
No trade-in needed. Forgot about the
The Dolphins pick is in, so we'll see who they select.
Sorry, bud. Not while I read. Hey, who let the dogs out? Spruce, a new weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people, pets, and bees. For dead weeds in just one day. Spruce, pet-friendly, weed-deadly.
What's your favorite team?
$10 for a lawn. $10 for any tree toppings. $10 for your
Do you recognize this jersey?
Like our new garlic parm.
If not, I'll say it.
Because there's crust, and then there's hot crust. The crust you crave and $10.
21.
We're all unreasonable about something. For us, it's creating an uncompromising
So, Ashley, who do you think it is?
handcrafted, consciously made. Maker's Mark. Perfectly unreasonable.
Wake up! It's time to talk football! What a throw! What a catch! The beast has been released!
Never coming down from this experience.
Been dreaming of this moment your whole life.
It's all happening right here on Good Morning Football.
This is the world
Who do you think it is?
on ESPN.
Who do you think is on the back of this jersey?
Greatness is up for grabs. It's all
I am a Commanders fan, for those who don't know.
The NBA playoffs continue on ESPN and ABC.
The Texans just traded up. Hang on a minute. Oh, you don't know? Alright. So, a lot of people would think that this is a Sean Taylor jersey. But it's not. I'll give you a hint, though. I'll give you a little side quest here. He played for them in the early 2000s, like very early 2000s. And was well known for playing with both the Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll leave you to figure out who that is. I will allow Google searches. So now the Dolphins pick is in. We'll see who they end up selecting. So we'll see who the Dolphins ended up picking, because their pick is in. Dwight Stevenson out to pick for the Dolphins. Wow! The Dolphins get Jacob Rodriguez. Wow. I mean, that's a good pick. That is really good. Wow. Wow. I mean, I really like that pick for the Miami Dolphins. I really do. I mean, that's a good. That is a good pick. So. So we'll see who Detroit ended up picking. So Detroit's pick is in. They ended up trading with the Jets. They ended up trading up. We'll see who they end up, who they're going to pick, because their pick is already in. So the trade details for y'all: the Lions received the second-round pick from the Jets. In exchange, the Jets received Detroit's second-round pick and the Lions' fourth. So we'll see who the Lions ended up picking. About to announce it right now. Calvin Johnson is now saying it. Hold on. The Lions end up getting Derek Moore from Michigan. And for those who are unaware, Aiden Hutchinson was from Michigan, who's now on the Detroit Lions. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, that's a good pickup for the Detroit Lions. I do like that pickup from Detroit. Dan Campbell very happy. So no keys. But I do think I know who D'Angelo Ponds might get picked up by. I honestly think he'll be picked up by the Buccaneers. We'll find out very shortly if he is, because the Ravens are up next, and then immediately after them it's the Bucs. So we'll see. We'll see who they end up picking. But the Ravens pick is in, so we'll see who they ended up. Yeah, I was about to say, who are you talking about? Avion Terrell? think they maybe. I mean, I think that he could go with he could fit in with a lot of teams. Um,
I need one.
But what really baffles me is that people turn
Hold
down
on.
free money by not switching to Geico. Customers can save $900, you know.
still trying to. You think the Eagles? I mean, Eagles could get him.
That is an extra
I do think he could very well go earlier than that.
Oversized for him.
I mean, maybe,
Feels good to find the right fit. It feels good to guide.
maybe Green Bay or Carolina, or not Carolina. Uh, my guess I would probably think maybe Green Bay, maybe. But I mean, we'll see very shortly because I actually will give you all a hot take right here. I will give you all a hot take. I do think that the Steelers could very well go quarterback, and that'll be Carson Beck. I said it. C.J. Allen. What? Which one do you want me to say first, Keys? Zion Young or C.J. Allen?
because whatever goal you're heading for, together, we'll get there.
C.J. I mean, he could very well go to he could very well go to Baltimore.
Home at 9.
Very well could. He definitely would fit there very well.
And still going wild at 9:30.
But I mean, we'll see because the Ravens pick is already in. We'll see if they get C.J. Allen. But I really don't know about Zion Young. He could really go anywhere.
My lottery dream home at Zillow Gone
I
Wild.
will say though, I mean, he would fit. He would.
Got this.
Yeah, I really do think that he could fit very well with the. Yeah, CJ. See, he was expected to be a Cowboy. He was expected to. I will say maybe Zion Young, probably the I would probably say maybe the Jets. Zion Young, maybe with the Jets. Yeah, the Ravens pick is already in, so we'll see who they select here. I mean, maybe C.J. Allen could fall to the Cowboys later today. We'll see. So we'll see. Because the Ravens did pick. They did pick the that guard that the guy with the. They do. Yeah, they do need a defensive player. But back to the Ravens, they did get that offensive lineman, the guy with the complicated first name, like Olivavende Ione. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not trying to disrespect the guy, but I genuinely don't know how to pronounce his first name. Mark Ingram is out there. Oh, the Ravens. Mark Ingram just lifted a kid up to say he lifted the kid up to say Steelers suck. So that was funny. Let's see who they picked. Because that was very funny. Wow! The Baltimore Ravens get Zion Young. The Baltimore Ravens get Zion Young. I mean, didn't I say before I said, Keys, back me up on this. Did I say Zion Young to the Ravens before I said the Jets? Yes or no? I think I did. Yeah, yeah. Did? Yeah, I did. I did. Yay! I'm a man that predicts the future, man. I'm a guy that predicts the future. Case Famo, hello. I mean, yeah, I mean that is a good pickup by the Ravens. Roll Tide, yeah. But yeah, I mean, the Ravens. I mean, I mean they now have Trey Hendrickson, the Ravens, and now they have Zion Young, with Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, and Kyle Hamilton. Am I an Alabama fan? No. I I mainly support because my father went there, Virginia Tech. Very optimistic for this season, especially with James Franklin and Pop Watson. Hold that, but yeah. Hey, hang on a second, family, because the Bucks are about to pick here.
The 2026 NFL Draft, and I am very, very happy to say this because I might make some Philadelphia fans a little bit upset.
Oh, he's making Philadelphia fans upset. Hang on. They got Joshua Trotter from Missouri. Wow. But yeah, to answer your question, Case Famo, the I mainly support Virginia Tech. That's my number one. And in the playoffs, depending if they make it there or not, I root for Tennessee. I do like Alabama quite a lot. I especially liked watching when Tua played. I did like watching that when he was playing for Alabama. I did like watching that, watching them play. I did like watching Devontae Smith as well, until he went to Philly. The Steelers pick is in. So I predicted that they would get Carson Beck. Let's see if I'm right. I said in this round. Keys can back me up on this. Well, don't blame me. Blame the Bucks. Keys, blame the Bucks because they got Trotter. Okay, the person who was drafting. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I was getting worried there for a second, Keys, but the Steelers pick is in, and we'll see. Because I predicted it was going to be Carson Beck. I predicted it being Carson Beck. We'll see if I'm right. Guys, I was technically right with the Zion Young pick with the Ravens. So let's see who the Steelers got. Because the pick is in. Steelers are about to pick here. Let's see who they got. Got a bunch of terrible towels flying. The Pittsburgh Steelers pick Jermaine Bernard, wide receiver from Alabama. Wow. That is a good pickup. It is a good pickup by them. Because, I mean, they lost Pickens. They did lose Pickens. And now they got Jermaine Bernard. What am I doing this weekend? Just chilling. Hopefully, I'm gonna be watching more of this draft. I'm probably not gonna stream it tomorrow, but I'll be watching it. Should have taken Chris Bell. Yeah, I see that. They very well could have, but they do need receiver help because they did lose Pickens, and they I believe they planned to have Metcalf and Pickens on the same team. So I don't think they were expecting to be Pickens-less. So with Bernard, could be the solution. Yeah. Plus the Steelers, I mean, they almost got Mekhi Lemon. I mean that would have been better, but if the Eagles did not get Mekhi Lemon, I don't think they would have gotten Bernard. Maybe they would have, but yeah, your team, I know. Yep, I know. Yeah, Keys, I know. The Falcons pick is in. We'll see who they pick. So we'll see who the Atlanta Falcons pick. And they're going to commercial. The Steelers fans are still throwing their towels. The pick was already made. So, right now, we're just waiting. Think I should join the NFL. I'm currently playing football, so hoping to make it into college.
Okay, eyes on your own basket. Young homeowners turning into their parents love rules.
My goal is to be in that green room and hear my name called, man.
It's a thing.
There's dedicated
But
RV parking around the back.
you gotta work hard to get there. You gotta
It's okay.
gotta hit the weight room. Gotta practice. Gotta practice with your teammates. Build that chemistry. And also, you also gotta make sure that, I mean, you gotta make sure that you're not injured. I mean, say you're in senior year of college or high school for that matter. You're playing like first game of the season. You aren't stretched out. You haven't been doing the best work during the off season. This is what my coach has been telling me. I mean, week 1 tear ACL or Achilles, you can more than likely you'll kiss college and the NFL goodbye. Because I mean, it takes one injury to ruin one's career in the lower level. So, luckily, knock on wood, that won't happen to me. And as I'm saying that on television right now, it's showing me Michael Penix Jr. had a torn ACL last season. As I say that, you cheer me on, Keys? Hey, thanks. Maybe you'll see me against your brother. So now, apparently, Kyle Pitts could be apparently on the line to be traded. he could be traded off during this draft, allegedly. Hasn't happened yet, but
Congratulations on your first Super Bowl.
Casey King Kong, hello. So now the Atlanta Falcons are actually surprisingly making their first pick in this year's draft because they traded away last offseason, last draft, their first round pick to the Rams to get James Pierce Jr. So now we'll see who the Falcons end up picking.
It's great. Yeah, I represent Atlanta, but it's always both up. We're both up to rise up, baby.
So we'll see.
And to my Novo family at home watching, I see y'all out there too. Now let's get down to business. With the 48th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select from the bloodline, Avion Terrell.
Wow, the Falcons get Avion Terrell. Wow. I mean, from one Terrell to the other. Wow. I mean, Keys, they took him away from your Eagles, didn't he? Wow. I mean, that's a good selection right there. Very good player. Oh, Casey, sorry, I missed your comment, Casey. When I saw that, I was actually funny. So last night I streamed up till the number 12 overall pick, if I'm not mistaken. I went up to the Dolphins pick. Went off the stream, decided I was gonna edit some videos, then get some sleep. And then I see Ty Simpson getting drafted by the Rams, and then I see Mekhi Lemon get drafted, and then I ended up having to get this back on, kind of pre-record, and my television's in the distance right over there. I had to look that way again to basically look through to act like I was watching it because it was crazy. I mean, I had to. I mean, if you're a content creator who loves the NFL, someone who doesn't want that content being out there would not want to make a reaction to Mekhi Lemon getting drafted by the Eagles when the Steelers almost got him. So, the Panthers pick is in right now, and I'm still in awe about that Avion Terrell, with that Avion Terrell pick. I'm
Vikings traded down Stephon Gilmore. Yeah, that is fire. Same team as his brother. Cool stuff. Football is family, they say.
so
Jets are now on the clock for pick 50. Carolina Panthers.
so Panthers are now.
Brandon West appropriately. He's fired up. Carolina.
So we'll see who the Panthers pick, because their pick is in. So we'll see who the Panthers end up picking.
That seems like the party was in the front there too. All right, so here comes Carolina.
I actually think they should add a weapon for Bryce Young, because yeah, they got Territory McMillan, but they got like an aging Adam Thielen. Hang on, let's see who they select.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the reigning
So the Panthers get Lee Hunter, defensive tackle from Texas Tech. I mean, he is a very good. He is a very good nose guard. Very good nose guard. I mean, at the Senior Bowl, yeah. Yeah, I remember back at the Senior Bowl, he was. I mean, especially when it was in the one on ones, when it was on the one on ones, I believe. Yeah, it was the one on ones. He was. I mean, he had very good pad level. He was very low and very quick. And you usually don't say that about a nose guard, but it's the truth. So now the Jets are on the clock right now. 3 minutes 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, and counting. Yeah, your team's coming up. Keys the Eagles.
From week one down under to the biggest international slate ever. Every game revealed.
Who do you think? I mean, you have that other corner from Tennessee, not Hood, because he already got selected. That other one, um, McCoy, I believe, if I'm not, John McCoy. I think you might get him. Other than that, I don't really know. Because I mean, you lost Blankenship. I think it would be right if you got um, someone to replace him. But let's be honest, nothing could defeat the white corner duo of Blankenship and Cooper DeJean. You cannot replicate that, and that's coming from a Commanders fan. No one could replicate. No one can and will replicate that because they were elite when when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. And the Jets pick is in. So we'll see who they pick. And see who the Jets pick.
Did you know Cancer Guard helps screen for multiple cancers? Good job. Cancer Guard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear.
Nick Emmanuel Warren? But possibly. He's another one. But honestly, I honestly think he would either go to Minnesota or with the Jets because obviously Harrison Smith retired from the Vikings, and also the Jets just need a safety, a young safety, obviously. So yeah, I have heard that he's been linked to y'all. I have heard he's been linked to y'all. So now we're back. We'll see who the Jets ended up selecting. They ended up starting their draft. I mean, they had a very good first round. 3 first-round picks. So let's see who the Jets pick.
Listen, I grew up in a little town not too far from here called Homewood. And so, I just want to take a brief moment to thank many of you in this crowd tonight, but the entire city of Pittsburgh for all of the love and support that you've given.
Curtis Martin currently giving a speech.
And with the 50th pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select D'Angelo Ponds.
Wow! The Jets get D'Angelo Ponds. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, D'Angelo Ponds to the Jets? That... The Jets have gone all out this draft so far. They have gone all in on this draft. Wow. So, you're with Keys, this is not looking good for you. I'm sorry. D'Angelo Ponds going to the Jets. And, I mean, we'll see if Emmanuel Warren will still be available, but see. You could. Well, not yet. You could get Warren. You could get Warren. We'll just have to see. And the Vikings pick is in. Could you imagine if this is Emmanuel Warren? I will say though, in regards to if they get Warren, you're gonna crash out. Okay, but yeah, I will say, me knowing Howie Roseman, looking at yesterday, he finds a way to make every single NFC team mad because of his genius. That's me being honest. I mean, Howie Roseman's... People hate Howie Roseman because he's good at his job. And because he's on the Eagles. But now, here comes the Vikings to announce their pick. Yeah, you know how to scout. I know. So we'll see who the Vikings pick.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Jake Golday, linebacker, Cincinnati.
So the Vikings get Jake Golday from Cincinnati. So now Green Bay is on the clock. We'll see who they select. But for right now, Jake Golday is a Minnesota Viking. So we'll see who the Packers pick. And because this is actually, I believe this is the Packers' first pick in this year's draft. Because the Packers pick is in. Yeah, it's because they ended up trading their first round pick in exchange for Micah Parsons last year. So after the Packers, it's the Colts, Eagles, and then the Chargers. So we'll see.
Since Patty's mango cheesecake went viral, business has been booming. Patty looks to find her rhythm as the
Keys, you're scared.
moving, and the orders are not slowing down.
I'm not worried because we only got one pick today.
She's bringing support,
Well,
special offers.
unless we trade up. But I don't think we do. I'm quite calm. I'm just happy to commentate this madness in the NFL draft.
You've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your default.
Yeah, chat, what do we think about the Jaden Reed extension?
Their standard is
On the topic of the Packers, what do we think about the Jaden Reed extension?
you redefine what's possible. Lexus refines what you deserve. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Jaden Reed, he's the wide receiver for the Packers. He got a 3-year, $50.25 million extension with $20 million guaranteed. He was basically, I honestly think he was more. It's basically him and Christian Watson are really the only two, and Matthew Golden are the receivers there, because Romeo Doubs went to the Patriots, and then Dontavian Wicks got traded to the Eagles. But yeah.
She'd be so proud. Sorry, am I wearing culottes? My whole life's been leading to this. Oh, wow.
When kids start making money, Chase has expert bankers and smart tools.
Yeah, the Packers, on the Packers sign, it just says just now that they got the what team am I a fan of? Does this answer your question, Keys? Does this answer it?
Football League selects ESPN. You're on the clock.
Yes, Commanders. Which is why I don't like the Eagles. Yes, we're rivals. Yes, we are. Hey, don't worry, because I actually have a bunch of friends who are rivals, whose teams are rivals of mine. Yes, I do. AG Infinity 16. If you look him up, he's an Eagles fan. I have another friend who's an Eagles fan. I have a couple friends who are Giants fans, and I have a bunch of relatives down in Dallas who, you guessed it, are Dallas Cowboy fans. So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of rivalries with my family and friends. But now we got the pick for the Packers. It's in. So let's see who they select. Let's see who the Packers pick.
It's my esteemed pleasure to make this second-round pick on behalf of Ed Policy, Brian Gutekunst, Matt LaFleur, and the millions of Packer fans across the world. With the 52nd pick in the
We don't have a second, Keys. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting until the third, because that Mark Rypien is actually going to be announcing that pick. I'm excited for that. And the Packers pick Brandon Cisse from South Carolina. Very good. Very good pickup from the Packers there. Brandon Cisse. Yeah, when we're picking, you might get Warren. You just have to hope that Indy doesn't do it, but I don't think they will. I think they'll go more on the offensive lineman, because they lost one of their linemen to the Texans.
He's a big-time explosive athlete. And the South Carolina Gamecocks tradition at corner is pretty darn good right now. They go to J.C. Horn,
The Colts pick is in. See who they get.
And for Green Bay, remember a guy named Sterling Sharp came out of South Carolina. Did pretty well for the Packers.
I'm just looking at our researcher, Jack Andre. Is there a cornerback named Desist that the Packers can draft? Would that be the greatest nickname for two corners?
Well, they just say desist.
So let's see who the Colts pick, because their pick is in. Oh, Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee is announcing the Colts pick. Oh, this is going to be great. Zero arrests in the NFL draft so far.
Indianapolis Colts first-round draft pick was Sauce Gardner, and he's better than all of your first-round picks for sure. The Indianapolis Colts have not won the AFC South in 12 years. That changes this year. Jim Irsay from the football heavens cured Daniel Jones's torn Achilles. Michael Pittman got sent to the Steelers, and in return,
Yo, he's hyping this crowd right now.
with the 53rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the AFC South Kings, Indianapolis Colts select C.J. Allen.
Wow! The Colts get CJ Allen. Wow. Wow. That is a good pickup. That's a good pickup from the Indianapolis Colts. And only Pat McAfee could make that good of an announcement for CJ Allen. Had to be Pat McAfee saying that pick. Had to be. Sorry, Keys, let me see what you said earlier. How about I trade you AJ Brown in one first and a second? I would probably say a first and a fourth. That's probably what I would do for AJ Brown. Not two firsts. Not two firsts. I'm not. I would probably trade 2 firsts for Myles Garrett. Honestly, actually, I'd probably do 3 for Myles Garrett. I'd do a first and a fourth for AJ Brown. And the Eagles pick is in. The Eagles pick is in. We'll see what Howie has done next. What scheme he has come up with. You know what would be funny about this? If what we're about to see here, it's not if it's not Nick Emmanuel Warren. Let's see. They're coming out now. Let's see who they pick.
With the 54th pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the two-time champions and reigning NFC East champions, Philadelphia Eagles select Eli Stowers, tight end from Vanderbilt University.
They get Eli Stowers? Stowers? Not Emmanuel Warren. I mean, they do need someone behind Goddard. I mean, he is a good tight end. He is a good tight end. We'll see what he can do in Philly.
He can really pluck a throw contact, those combat catches as we call them. He's adept at those, and then the route polish.
Use a mad for yeah. I do like Eli Stowers. I was surprised they didn't go Nick Emmanuel Warren. I mean, and the Eagles are happy about it. I mean, see what we can do. And the Patriots are they're now after they traded up and their picks in. The Patriots traded up. Wow. When is Philly's next pick? I don't know. If I recall correctly, I think they have 2/3. I can't remember. I do know. I don't think they have another second, but I could be wrong. So.
So they did it themselves. A group of 25 soldiers packed each other. A century later, we're still serving the military and their families. Not just because it's the right thing to do. It's in our DNA. Those values our founders shared. Honor, service, loyalty, integrity. Those are the things we live by. Why our members know we'll be there. USAA, taking care of our own.
Urban misbalance doesn't just happen. The subtle notes that drive cherry and warm vanilla. There's a method to our sweetness. Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
So.
Isn't given.
I mean Yeah, I've eaten dinner. I ate dinner before this, so I'm good. I was just checking the time.
With a click. Invisalign.
I'm so hungry.
So right now the Patriots pick is already in. So
You're too late.
She's been fed.
What?
Aunties, we're too old to be fighting like this.
Oh.
yeah, hey, you're looking out for me. Hey, that's what a brother does. But yeah, I ended up. But yeah, I was.
So much of it.
Cole's mom won?
I was surprised by the Patriots trading up there because, they got Caleb Lemieux yesterday, and as I said earlier in this stream, they got Romeo Dobbs. And yeah, we'll see who the Patriots pick because their pick is already in. I'd anticipate the Jags is as well. So Chicago's probably on the clock right now.
It's all up for grabs now. NFL flag. Chase something.
So here's the trade details. The Patriots traded up for the second round pick for the Chargers. In exchange, the Chargers get a second, fourth, and sixth from the Patriots. So we'll see, the pick's in. They're about to announce it.
United States service members stationed at our nation's capital.
Free. Defended freedom on land and at sea. With courage and sacrifice.
Airmen preserve that freedom and own the skies.
Yeah, facts. All of their wide receivers are wide receiver twos. Facts. I will say though, with the in regards to the Patriots, I do think that they could I think they'll go tight end here, because besides Hunter Henry, I mean, who really is there? I mean,
Thank you to our men and women who serve
so now Roger Goodell is going to announce the Patriots pick.
sacrifices to defend our country's freedom. With the 55th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Gabe Akis, linebacker, Illinois.
The Patriots get Gabe Yakis from Illinois. I mean, that does give them defensive depth. I mean, they do need a pass rush. I do like that for the Patriots, actually.
Their defensive coordinator, and this is the guy that gets after the passer, which they need.
I do like that.
Obviously, with Josh Allen, he's got steady power. You constantly see him on the field or on the film, and then even when they're
They do need they do need a pass rush, so
heavy hands, CD, really good player because you constantly see his effort as well. Again, great team leader and a guy that will be productive in the backfield. Kind of exemplifies what Brett Bielema was Brett
so
Right, the type of player you want in this no accident. When you talk about these wrestlers, what's next after that? We're gonna go central, right? Second move, third move. He's really tough.
We have a trade. We have a trade. The Philadelphia Eagles have now traded for Minnesota standout edge Jonathan Grenard, according to me.
wow. The Eagles have officially traded for Jonathan Grenard. This just broke. The Eagles have officially acquired Jonathan Grenard from the Minnesota Vikings.
And a future 3 for the star pass rusher.
All right, thanks very much. Ian Rappaport. And I think
Wow.
Adam Schefter, congratulations to him as well. He's right next door. Go ahead and do it. That's all right. He's busy.
I mean, they do need that.
The Jacksonville Jaguars traded up last year to be the second team to pick
They do need that.
number 2 overall, correct? They started the party last year, so they gave up a first-round pick last year from this year's draft to do it. So they're now the second to last team to pick in this draft. And for this pick,
So now
the Broncos are the last team who have not made a pick in
the Jaguars pick.
With the 56th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Nate Borkacher, tight end, Texas A&M.
So the Jaguars get Nate Borkacher from Texas A&M. I do like that. I do like that from the Jacksonville Jaguars there. I mean, they do need a tight end. They do need a tight end.
as well as just a steady, dependable, reliable pass catcher. Not really a mismatch type player, CD. You're not
So
looking to move tight end. He is the absolute opposite of what you're getting out of Eli Sauer. Was listed as a tight end, as mainly a receiver. More Kircher's much more the old school, wide tight end, block people, make the occasional catch. The production is not huge.
Let's take a break. We come back. And the Bears with a selection. The 49ers are on the clock right now for the Texans.
So the Bears pick is in, the 49ers are on the clock, and then the Texans, and then the Bears again. So
Titan projects now means you can football Sunday.
We need a new fridge.
This one has craft ice on demand.
More ice than me.
4 kinds of ice, actually.
Gonna need a bigger bucket.
Like this one?
Do you always have 2 bucket chains?
I do.
Word on the streets, I make it look easy. Find a record, way too easy. Word on the streets, I make it look easy. Extra smooth, so easy. Word on the streets, I make it
the Eagles traded for Jonathan Grenard from the Minnesota Vikings.
Does RAM stand for rush hour avoidance vehicle? Or really aerodynamic vehicle?
For what? I need to look real quick. I need to see those trade details. In exchange for 2 third-round picks. 2. Only 2. That's what it's for. So,
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling you'll never forget. What nature truly feels like. A bit of local art. A soulmate for the week. Finding out
it was for 2 third-round picks in exchange for Jonathan Grenard keys.
everywhere you go.
That's who it was.
Voice shapes you.
I need to run up and get something real quick. I'll be right back.
Spring outfit's so good. My family was on time for once. I'm still recovering. Kohl's Styles make spring a breeze. Start your outfits with the season's best shoe sale. Then complete the look with 15% off at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
The 2026 NFL schedule is about to drop.
Let's go, baby.
You ready for what's coming your way? Debuts, revenge games, and defending champs ready to roll it back. Veterans in must-see showdowns, and the young stars ready for prime time. From week 1 down under to the biggest international slate ever. Every game revealed. The 2026 NFL schedule release on NFL Network and ESPN2.
So the trade that just went down, I'm just getting an email from the news deck here. It's a triple line at the law firm of Pellicero, Rappaport, and Schefter that Jonathan Bernard is going to Philadelphia. And he also gets not only a new address, but a new contract. Philadelphia also gets a 7th-round pick this year, and Minnesota receives a 3rd-round pick this year and a 3rd-round pick next year. The 3rd-round pick this year is a compensatory pick. Slay likes the move. It's a compensatory pick that Philadelphia got for losing Milton Williams to the Patriots.
Alright, so just for keys, if you understand this, so what I'm going to be doing is after this second round is over, I'm going to switch streams to my other device so I can, in the meantime while these picks are going, I'm going to record. I can record shorts while the draft is still going on. So, do like a thumbs up emoji to make sure that you understood what I just said, please.
That's a big-time injury, so I would be surprised if that's a direction they look at with one of these 2 picks.
Makes a lot of sense because they've been talking about that offensive line. Darnell Wright has got solidified in a right tackle.
When the second round is over, I will. I'm gonna make sure it's when okay, yeah, you understand? Alright, bet. So, because I had this issue back a while ago. I streamed until I hit 100 subscribers, and I never got the same people twice, so it was bad. But here we go with the Bears pick. They're about to announce it. Number 57.
I'm liking this cheese grater house, my man. Grate that cheese right up. I love it. With the 57th pick in the 2026
So 57th pick.
Chicago Bears select Logan Jones, center, Iowa.
So the Bears select Logan Jones from Iowa, the center.
This is a day-one starter at center, and you think about the loss with Dahlman. I know that Brian Bradbury, but he's going to have some competition here with Logan Jones. A little bit older, he's 24 years old. Arrived as a defensive lineman, then kicked over to the offensive line. He's got excellent lateral quickness. You want to be able to run some outside zone stuff, get him on the move laterally. He's excellent there. To me, there's not a lot of development. I don't know that he's going to benefit from sitting. He's ready to get on the field and play.
And when you talk about that
So what I'm going to be doing is after the round 2 is over, I'm going to transfer my stream to my laptop, so it'll be more widescreen. So then I can be able to, because I'm recording on my phone right now. So I'm going to be making shorts from my phone while the draft is still going on, and I'm still going to be shooting from my laptop. Yes, it will be the same account. It will be the same account. So the Browns pick is in. So the Browns are picking. Who are they picking? The Browns get Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Wow. That's a good pickup. That is a very good pickup by the Cleveland Browns there. Now they got secondary help. And that's a very good pickup by the Cleveland Browns there. So now, with the Texans, their pick is in now. Let's see who they pick. Sorry, I'm multitasking right now. This is low-key hard.
How you guys doing? We're good. What a great opportunity to announce a pick for the best team in Texas. Oh boy. Oh boy. Last time the commissioner took my opportunity to talk, so I definitely have to say hello to my two children, Dana and Celeste. Give a shout out to the Care League, Les and Block Lee, Bushwood Elite, and the Winning Edge. This is special for me because I know this kid personally, which is ironic. With the 59th pick for the Houston Texans, they select Marlon Klein, tight end, University of Michigan.
So the Texans get Marlon Klein from Michigan, tight end. Oh, you're sad now. With Warren gone, Keys. Yeah, I knew that was coming from you. I knew it was. We have 5 more picks left.
Introducing Chipotle's new high-protein menu with real chicken, grilled fresh, no antibiotics, no fillers, ever. Starting at $3.50, packed with protein, Chipotle's new high-protein menu is real protein you want to eat. Chipotle, for real.
Alright, Keys, can you go to my account, make sure that the other stream that I'm about to start is up? It's there? Okay, thanks. So, for the viewers, I'm going to transfer streams here in a bit. After the second round, before the third round starts, I'm going to be going on I'm going to do, on my account, this account, I'm going to go to create a different stream, that's a wide, it's like a wide screen, so you all can see it. Yeah, thanks, Keys, for making sure that it's there. So...
We're all unreasonable about something. For us, it's creating uncompromisingly delicious bourbon. Handcrafted, consciously made. Maker's Mark. Perfectly unreasonable.
Confidence isn't given, it's built. One choice, one moment, one step at a time. How you feel is how you play. It starts with a click. Invisalign.
You make me feel so miserable.
Flonase relieves your worst allergy symptoms so you can start feeling better the same day. Save your relationship with nature.
So...
So tell us, what do you want? How about peppercorn BLT Whopper?
It's stacked with bacon, Swiss, and peppercorn aioli. Try the latest in the Whopper by You series today.
Ever since he was a baby, we understood. He was born to make things really good.
Alright, so...
The Whopper has never tasted better. Over a quarter pound of flame-grilled beef, crisp produce, and a perfectly toasted bun. Every detail stacked just right. Whether it's been weeks or years, try the Whopper again. Just $3.99 on Wednesdays.
Today.
Alright, so the pick is in for the Titans. So we'll see who they end up selecting here.
Concerns about Jermon McCoy's knee. Remember last year, Will Anderson, the concern of a degeneration of his knee, degenerative knee injury, I should say, the meniscus. Similar situation here. Obviously, McCoy did not play because of the ACL. That is not what this is about. The ACL is fine. He did drills at a pro day. He is okay. This is
Probably another wide receiver.
if there were going to be
We'll see. I don't, honestly, I think they could go they could go tight end. They could probably go tight end. Fun fact, that's where I play. Because you need someone who's quick. Oh, Jeffrey Simmons is about to announce the pick. Let's see if it's...
With the 60th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker, Texas.
Wow, they go linebacker. Anthony Hill Jr. from Texas. That's a good pickup. That's a good pickup. He's very quick and dynamic. I do like that. I do like it. I do like that pickup by the Titans.
He tested extremely well. He ended up running 4.51 with a 37-inch vertical. That tells you what type of athlete he is. And when he hits you, he brings his feet on contact, and he is a striker. As a zone dropper of all these linebackers, not as a zone dropper, he was as good as anyone in this entire draft. His ability to read and make plays in pass coverage. And here's some of that speed. Talked about his pass rush production. He can do a lot of different things for this Tennessee Titans defense.
Be interesting to see what they decide to do with him and how they do it, because leading tackler from last year, Gray, who came out of North Carolina, he's still around. He tackled everybody last year, but Anthony Hill, I think a little bit better of an athlete.
I mean,
It'll be very interesting to see what they do. The adding of Ron
the Rams pick is in now. Pick 61. We'll see who they get. Who are we thinking, offensive or defensive for the Rams here? I'm thinking defensive. Oh, you think a tight end? Yeah, actually, yeah, they do need a tight end. They do need a tight end. You thinking offense, Keys? Yeah. But I'm kind of thinking defensive here.
St. Louis, I still love y'all, St. Louis. With the 61st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the LA Rams select Max Clare, tight end from Ohio State, baby.
They go Max Clare. Hey, you Keys, you called it. Tight end right there. You called it. You genius. Yeah, he is a good player. He is a very good tight end. He's a very good tight end.
Well, you're right about the mouths to feed. That's why he didn't have the production that he did at Purdue, but he developed into an excellent blocker, and Ohio State used a lot of 12 and 13 personnel last year as well because they had a limited tight end room. He was an excellent blocker by the time he got done there with the
They haven't really had a decent tight end since really Tyler Higbee. And the Bills traded up. The Bills have just traded up in the second round.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I did not check my outfit before meeting my girlfriend's family.
So,
Checking Allstate first was an excellent plan. Not checking which team my girlfriend rooted for? Yeah, not great. So check Allstate first, and you can save hundreds. Ex-girlfriend.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light? Her words on
so we'll see who the Bills pick because they're right now on the clock.
Hey, Mercedes, play my playlist.
So the Bills ended up trading up to pick 62 in exchange for, with the Broncos, receiving picks 66 and 182. So, I mean, the Broncos have not impressed me this entire offseason. I'm sure I agree with a lot of people when I say that. I mean, who have they gotten, really? Besides Jalen Waddle, who have they gotten? And the Bills pick is in. We'll see who they get. So,
It's time, America. We're celebrating Legends of the Road, featuring Ford, the all-time best-selling auto brand, leading the way to legendary Ford SUVs.
yeah, that first short I'm doing is the
Ford Ranger,
Grenard News.
6 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, Ford Maverick. Great selection, great offers. It's a great time to drive home a legend. Now get 2.9% APR for 36 months, or get $2,500 retail customer cash on 2020.
Then I'm gonna do some of the reactions to some of the players, specifically the Jacob Rodriguez one, and the I'm also gonna try to do the CJ Allen one. What jersey is this? It's might surprise you. Yeah, it's Zion Young. I'm gonna do the Zion Young one as well. I'm also I'm planning to this jersey. It's actually a Deion Sanders jersey, believe it or not. So, So the pick is in for this one. Yeah, I mean it surprises a lot of people. I mean with this jersey, it's yeah it's a Deion Sanders jersey. He actually was with the then Redskins for 1 year. 1 year. That's how rare this thing is. My uncle gave it to me when I was like really young. Originally, I was saying, hang it up on the wall, hang it up on the wall. And then as I got older, I just started wearing it. Yeah. He was with us for 1 year. So, hey, we learn something new every day. So now the Bills are about to pick. So the Bills go Davison Igbinioson. Igbinioson. I think I said that right. So, from Penn State. Ohio State, sorry. Ohio State, sorry. They were showing him a highlight with Penn State, and yeah. So let's see, have there been any other trades? No, there has not. Well, we got 2 more picks, and for the viewers watching, I'm going to be switching streams. I'm going to be doing on my laptop. Keys already knows what I'm talking about. And so I will it's on, the stream is on my channel now, so you can have it up while I'm yapping. So keep that up because I will be on that stream very soon. As soon as this second round ends, I'm switching streams. So the Chargers are going to pick now. Chargers are celebrating now. So now at 63, it'll be interesting to see who the Chargers get. So let's see, who do the Chargers pick? We're about to announce it. So,
With the 63rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Jake Slaughter, guard, Florida. There you go.
they get another. The Chargers get another lineman, Jake Slaughter. This will be a terrible joke what I'm about to say here. Jake Lamb to the slaughter. Here we go. I'm about to start here.
He's got really good football intelligence to go with that quickness.
So the Chargers add to that offensive line that they're going to get Rashawn Slater and Mr. Alt back in the mix. And there goes lights out. Sean Merriman hanging with the Colts fan. Showing their lightning bolts, everybody. The Seahawks final pick of the second round, and the Arizona Cardinals are already on the clock for round 3. We're back on a Friday night in a moment.
Tonight, in your spacious La Quinta suite, you can be the agent of destruction.
You gotta be kidding me. So the Seahawks basically are the last one to pick in the second round. Low-key, chat, should I just like switch streams now, or should I just do it after the Seahawks pick? Keep it consistent. Since we're on commercial break right now. Should I switch? You saying now? Alright, so I'm about to go live now. You can switch to the other stream now. This is the end of this one. I'll see you in the next one. Don't go far.